Welcome back. Meghan Markle's father, Thomas Markle, is back in the news, threatening to take his daughter to court over not seeing his grandchildren. Markle has yet to meet his estranged grandchildren, Meghan and Prince Harry's children, and he says he will be petitioning the California courts for the rights to see his grandchildren. We're here to explain what that means and what rights grandparents actually do have is family law attorney Elizabeth McInturff. Good morning.
Good morning.
So does Thomas Markle have a leg to stand on in his petition to courts?
Yes and no. I generally think no. Thomas is claiming that Harry and Meghan are, quote unquote, bad parents because they are denying him visitation with their two children, Archie and Lilibet. And so with that in mind, he's looking to petition the California courts for his right to see, or what he's claiming is right to see both of the grandchildren.
So, okay, Thomas Markle aside, because I know he's become sort of like a running joke, but there are families that are really going through this, grandparents who indeed do care. They want to see their grandchildren. Do those grandparents have legal rights? Are there courses that they could go through in order to see their children when there's nothing that says that they're bad grandparents who shouldn't be near their grandchildren?
Sure. So the fact that someone's a grandparent alone doesn't necessarily give them legal standing to petition a court to see the grandchildren. However, courts in our area, Maryland, D.C., and Virginia, do entertain third-party visitation requests, which does in itself include requests from grandparents to see grandchildren.
So when a court is deciding it, what do they look at? Is it your status? Is it your past behavior? What helps them decide if you should be able to see your grandchildren or not?
So you're absolutely right about some of that, is that they do look at past behavior, status, but overall it does vary from state to state. So you're going to want to check specifically with your own state. But generally speaking, the courts are kind of overarchingly looking for the best interest of the children and really, what is in the best interest of those grandchildren and whether or not that means that the grandparent does get access and visitation. And the court looks into that past behavior and takes that into consideration. Also, depending on the age of the grandchild, they may have a say in that as well.
So last question, 30 seconds we have here. Is it a good idea to always bring it to the courts? Because sometimes can't these things not be settled in the family, so to speak?
Yes, absolutely. So I try a number of steps before going to court, including mediation, family counseling, and trying to work it out directly with each other if possible before you go that step of petitioning the court, because that's going to be an extreme measure.
I know when it comes to family issues, there's no easy route, but at least we have some recourse. Elizabeth McInturff with JD Katz, that is the website, jdkatz.com is the website. Thank you so much for your time this morning and giving us some insight into grandparents' rights when it comes to seeing their grandchildren. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.